So I actually put this at the end of the video, but I don't know if everybody actually gets to the end of the video. So if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any friends that are interested in this kind of stuff, please share the video with them. And I'd really appreciate that. And if you have any comments or anything you want to say about these things, you know, good comments, please go ahead and leave comments. All right, welcome back to the shop. So I'm doing a video on another 1163 that we just finished going through. So this is PM-44. It was built June of 2010. That rooster's going crazy over there. Anyways, let's lift the hood. We'll get started on what we did here. This one does have the iCubed update. This and the last 63 that I did, PM-20, they were done about the same time, and they were both not finished. They must have been doing iCube updates, and when the program ended, they just dropped the tools and walked away. Anyways, we start off, you know, with the basic stuff. We did the oil change a hydraulic filter. I don't think we didn't do the fuel filter on this one. It had a new fuel filter in it. One thing about this one, when I picked it up, this hydraulic reservoir was bone dry. I mean, it was empty. We found the leak, we fixed the leak, we filled it up, and we bled the system out. Everything's working good on it. Doesn't seem to have any problems. I don't think it hurt the pump. It had some missing clamps on the turbo boost hose, because they changed the air cleaner box, you know, as part of the iCube update, and they had that all in, but they forgot to or they just didn't get to putting all the clamps back up on the you know, the hoses for the turbo. So we took care of that. We did transmission oil and filter change. We changed oil in the differentials. Coming around here to the turbo, the wastegate was frozen. Apparently they don't check those when they do the iCube update, but that was frozen. Took a little bit of work, but we got that freed up. The vent here for the front diff was broken. These are plastic, the ones that they put in there, and so I've actually got the number here for Dorman number for you know, a steel one. It's still like a plastic nipple part and all that, but it's got the steel cap, so hopefully those will last longer. The fan motor, the ground wasn't connected on it, so we fixed that. A lot of basic things on here. Windshield wiper blades. We did all 4 of the airbags. The CV joints or CV boots were good on this one. We didn't have to do those. The exhaust, when I picked this one up, you see it's got a new gasket in here. I had to put 2 new hangers on it. Both the hangers were broken. I put a new hanger on here. I found the part number for the same hanger they use. That way we can use the same bolt holes. And you can see the old one was welded on here. So I just kind of bent this and routed it down to where the old one was. Didn't have any seat belts. Same thing as the last one. You know, they added this bar here to put the shoulder belts, you know, the 3-point harness or 5-point harness, whatever it is, you know, the lap belt and the shoulder belts. And they didn't have any seat belts, so, you know, we just put normal street legal seat belts on here. We came around here to the back. We changed the drain on the air tank because those usually go bad. Yeah, so if you look at the lug here, you can tell it still has all the paint on it. So the job that this one had was to tow an ammo trailer. This one would have had the rear seat. You can see where the seat was bolted down there before, and then it towed an ammo trailer. Just going back to that air tank drain thing, you can see the cable comes up along here, but we drained this tank. This part of the frame is actually an air tank for the tire inflation system on it. They keep a separate tank, and it's protected from the main tank from draining. If something loses air, like you blow a hose on it somewhere and you're going to lose air, it won't let this tank drain down. It's isolated so that you won't lose air pressure in your tires. You know, we changed all 4 of the one-way check valves for the suspension system in there. We put 2 new batteries in it. We had to fix one of the clamps here. Got that new lug on there. That clamp was bad. And when this showed up, this tin work was all smashed up. This was bent up around. We straightened it as good as we could. It's hard to work with aluminum. Once it bends once, you try to straighten it, it gets kind of work hardened. But we straightened it out quite a bit. Royce did a really good job getting that cleaned up. Also, the toolbox on this side, the door was bent really bad. So we had to get new screws for the hinges. So put new screws and nuts on there. We always use stainless steel hardware on there, and Royce straightened the door up really well. This one here came out with a bunch of jump start receptacles. If anybody needs one, let me know. I'll get you in contact with the owner. He's probably going to want to sell a few of them. We added a key switch, so instead of just, you know, some of them we move the key switch over here to the console just to kind of put it out of the way and leave the original start switch. But on this one here, he said go ahead and just put the key switch, you know, where the original start switch was. And one other thing that we fixed on this one, let me throw the hood down. You know, with the iCube update, you get these new LED headlights. The new LED headlights are great, but these adjusters are terrible. These little plastic adjusters. I finally tracked down the part number for those, so I had to go through and fix both of the outer ones on here because they were both just like pointed up this way because these plastic little adjuster like retainers were broken. And so the way to get in there is to do that. You have to drill out the rivets. So we drill out the 2 rivets here, open the hood, there's 2 more rivets inside, and we take the cover off, and then you can fix it. So I'm going to come up with a better solution to these, and when I do, I will make a video on that. And I'm going to make something that'll be permanent, that won't break so easy. Yeah, we did the typical, you know, grinding the weld off for the rear steer locks. Also, we replaced the struts for the wheel locks because almost everyone I've seen, those struts have been bad, so the thing won't relock itself. So I'm gonna set the camera up and I'm gonna show you guys how crazy these 1163s are, how sharp they'll turn. It's crazy. If you own 1161, you're gonna be jealous. So that's it. This one was in really good shape aside from the oil leak. In fact, you can see the mess in there. I didn't get a chance to steam clean this. If I get a chance before they pick it up, I'll get in there and clean that up. But other than that, it was in pretty good shape. Usually we have the standard things we have to go through and do on these, and this was pretty much just standard stuff. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good day.